Welcome to a journey into one of the deepest mysteries of physics. Why is the speed of light constant in all frames of reference? This question reshaped science, shattered old assumptions, and gave birth to Einstein's theory of relativity. Today, space-time itself will explain why light speed is woven into the fabric of reality. In the 19th century, scientists believed light traveled through a medium called the ether. The Michelson-Morley experiment, 1887, tried to detect Earth's motion through this ether. The result? No difference in light speed, no matter the direction. This shocking outcome suggested light's speed is the same for all observers. In 1905, Einstein proposed the principle of relativity. The laws of physics are the same in all inertial frames. To preserve this principle, the speed of light had to be constant. This required a radical shift. Space and time must adjust themselves. Thus, relativity introduced time dilation and length contraction, mechanisms that keep light's speed fixed. Imagine you're riding on a train, moving at half the speed of light. You point a flashlight forward. Classical physics would say your speed plus the light's speed should add up, so the beam should race ahead faster than light itself. But when you measure it, something astonishing happens. The light doesn't go faster. It still moves at the same speed, 299,792,458 meters per second. Now, imagine someone standing on the ground watching your train rush past. They also measure the beam, and for them too, the light moves at exactly the same speed. How is this possible? Einstein realized that the universe has a trick. Space and time themselves adjust. For you on the train, time slows down just enough. For the observer on the ground, lengths contract just enough. These distortions balance perfectly, so both of you agree on light speed. This was Einstein's leap. The speed of light is not something that changes, it is the anchor. Space and time are the flexible players, bending themselves to keep light speed constant for everyone. In that moment, physics was rewritten. The constancy of light became the heartbeat of space-time. The speed of light is not just a number, it is the anchor of reality. No matter how fast you move, space-time bends itself, stretching time, compressing space, so that light's rhythm never changes. This formula is not a rule imposed from above, it is the heartbeat of the universe. The mathematics of relativity is encoded in the Lorentz transformations. These equations show how time and space coordinates change between moving frames. They guarantee that the speed of light, c equals 299,792,458 458 meters per second, remains invariant. In essence, space-time bends its rules so light speed never changes. Imagine two cars racing towards each other, each shining headlights. Classical physics says speeds should add up, but relativity says both observers still measure light at the same speed. Why? Because time itself slows down and space itself contracts to preserve the constancy of light. I am space-time. I weave together distances and durations. The speed of light is my heartbeat. To keep it constant, I stretch time for the fast traveler, and I shrink space for the moving observer. I do this so the laws of physics remain universal. The constancy of light is not only about photons racing through space. It is about the very limits of information itself. Quantum entanglement often seems to defy this limit. Two particles, separated by vast distances, can share a state. Measure one, and the other responds instantly. But here is the truth. No usable information travels faster than light. Entanglement is correlation, not communication. The universe allows the particles to be linked, but it does not allow you to send a message through that link faster than light. Imagine two photons born together, entangled like twins. One is sent to a laboratory on Earth, the other to a satellite orbiting far above. When the Earth lab measures its photon's polarization, the satellite's photon shows the complementary result. The outcomes match perfectly, as if the photons whispered to each other across space. But here's the catch. The Earth lab cannot choose the outcome. It is random. The satellite cannot decode a message from the entanglement alone. Only when the two labs later compare their results using classical communication that travels at or below the speed of light does the pattern emerge. This is the key. Entanglement creates a hidden structure, a web of correlations, but the information, the usable signal, only appears when results are compared later at light speed or slower. Thus, even entanglement bows to the constancy of light. Entanglement is the scaffolding of space-time. It weaves connections across the cosmos, but it never breaks the rhythm.
Light remains the boundary, the cosmic speed limit, the tempo of causality. And entanglement, silent and profound, is the silent harmony that gives rise to space-time itself. GPS satellites must account for relativity. Time runs differently in orbit. Particle accelerators rely on relativistic corrections. Even your phone's clock syncs with signals that obey the constancy of light. The speed of light is constant because space-time itself demands it. It is not just a property of photons, it is the structure of reality. Every sunrise, every star, every signal you send is bound by this universal rhythm. So when you look at light, remember, you are witnessing the heartbeat of the cosmos.